Welcome back to another video. I'm on Destiny here. I figured I'd make a video on this before I believe it'll potentially get nerfed here in the future. This is a build I've been using for ever since Solar 3.0 came out. It's just my Sunbracers build this season. Solar Grenade's got a 20% damage boost, which I mean just made the build even better. And I know everybody runs Starfire, but I find this one much more fun. It's a really simple build to use. Once you know how to run it, the snap's real easy. It's really easy to proc, and you will just decimate and burn everything in your path if you so choose. I'll show you the actual build like part of the way through the video. This is just the seasonal activity, and I'll show you it in a Legend Lost Sector, the one on Neomuna, so a decently hard one where I went flawless in like good 6-7 minutes. It made it pretty easy. To be honest, this build, the weapons don't matter too much. I kind of like the Disparity or this Blood Feud SMG. The Blood Feud SMG pairs really well. Any gun with Pugilist on it, to be honest. If for some reason you mess up the combo here, you can just kill a couple adds and you get your melee back and keep the chain going. This should be it for the commentary though. Hope you enjoy the gameplay, and I definitely try this build. It's very strong in my opinion, and you can see how quick I'm getting my well here. I mean, it's pretty survivable too. Alright, hope you enjoy the video. I mean, you can see how easy this build really was made. The results show itself. Look at those kills and orbs created. I'll do a quick coverage of the build here. You want to run well. I like Phoenix Dive. I like the Incinerator Snap as well. I just find it easier to proc. You can snap at the ground and boom, they ignite and you can just kill everything. The fragments don't matter too much, but the Ember of Ashes is pretty important, and the one that gives you melee energy for kills, I think is pretty solid. Like I said, Disparity with Pugilist is great, or the Blood Feud. I'm just running the Achilles SMG here for overloads for this Legend Lost sector, but I kind of like the Royal Executioner, and then Xenophage has better total ammo damage, or for what it is. So I think it's better for this last sector that I'm running. But Galley is my normal go-to pick. Most of the mods are just about melee, getting your melee back quickly, as fast as possible, to keep the chain going. You want to run 100 strength and potentially 100 resilience too with this build. I can't quite fit it with my equipment, but 100 strength is where I'm at, and then 90 resilience should be good enough. You get a lot of healing. In a Legend Lost sector like this, you gotta be a little bit more careful than I was in the seasonal activity. I probably wouldn't be floating around in the air, just snapping and constantly throwing grenades, because enemies will beam you and you'll die, pretty much. So the idea, the general gameplay loop is here. You can consume your grenade, snap, and then Phoenix Dive on an enemy if you need to, and they will for sure ignite. Heat Rises here is just for while you're periodically in the air, you get your melee energy back. And Phoenix Dive just adds Scorch stacks to an enemy, so it's easier to get ignition with your melee. And if you get caught with your pants down in the air, it's nice. You'll see I'm having some connection issues later in this. My Xenophage and Disparity shots are veering off to the right from where I'm aiming. I got stuck here. Don't mind that. But basically you want to keep an ad alive. This build in hard content's better solo, because your teammates often will steal the couple ad kills you need to get the chain going. Even if for some reason you can't get this, get the chain going here. The one solar grenade is pretty solid, and the damage doesn't stack, only the little fireballs that come out. I just figured peppering them with the balls will mean as many of the little solar blobs will pop on them as possible. See right there where I didn't get the ignition? You throw your solar grenade on a guy where you didn't get the ignition, and it'll still give you the Sunbracers proc. It's pretty nice. Like I said, any weapon combo really works. I like Xenophage or Galahorn or Parasite. Parasite's fun too, but not so much for an activity like this. Parasite isn't great. Xenophage just has good total ammo damage and helps me finish off some champions, etc. But clearly, Lost sector like this is getting pretty easily manhandled. The beginning part, obviously, this is the easy part. The second half is a little bit more hairy, and Starfire probably works just as well in this. I'm getting very low, but you can see my solar grenades. Every final blow is healing me, which is really nice. See my shots, how they're going to the right of where my reticle is? It happens only really on this Hobgoblin, to be honest. You'll see when I'm shooting him in a little bit here. But it gets pretty annoying. Right here when I shoot my Xenophage, watch. I'm clearly hitting him, and it's veering off to the right. I don't know if there's like hipfire spread I'm not seeing. That could be it. But see, you just snap at a guy's feet. Didn't work that time. For the most part, that usually does work. But that's why we got Pugilist. It'll give you your 10% on these normal kinetic weapons, and 20% on special. And by all means, you don't have to run one. But, I mean, unless you're planning on playing perfect, I think it's a good safe bet to have at least one Pugilist weapon on. Then you'll never not have your melee. I probably didn't even need the frickin' Overload SMG. He got decimated by those solar grenades. The Overload guys are done. There's only one more champion left, and it's a barrier guy. He's in a pretty precarious spot, too. This next part's the hard part. You gotta play it pretty safe here. I forgot that you couldn't damage that guy. Yeah, this is why I like Xenophage over Galley, because there's a lot of those annoying guys in this lost sector here that you can kind of just pick off with it. I missed my solar grenade right there. I meant to land it on this platform. You'll see which one I'm talking about. This one, where the barrier champion is. This is the tricky part of this. This one, you gotta get this barrier champion down here as quickly as possible without dying. It's that guy on the right there, that's the eyeball looking dude. Will destroy you. But that's what Well Radiance is for. Security. Well, I hope you guys just enjoy the rest of this last sector. I don't got much more input. I know I talked a lot over this section, but figured I'd give a little insight to how I played through this. Alright. Wow, that was a long time of just poking at that stupid Hydra that spawned in. And we just got enhancement cores. That's okay. That should be it for the video. Hope you guys enjoy. Hope you try Sunbracers, and I've got a funny clip here at the end.
Turn around.
See you in the next video.
There's nothing here.
Dude, there's a dog freaking out on my screen.
There's a dog on the ground right here, but